happy Tuesday, y'all. We know breaking news, sad news. Yesterday, little Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter were killed yesterday. Sad story, you guys. But however, this you know killing was caught on camera. So now that they have released the video proof, hopefully they will be able to apprehend everybody that had something to do with this. The video is very, very graphic, you guys. Very, very sad, I should say. The way that everything went down, it is very sad, very traumatic, you guys. Welcome in, come in the building, you guys. I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. Y'all, this is sad. There was Little Ronnie, who was a popular, famous Dallas rapper, and he went to a car wash yesterday morning. He was vacuuming out his car. Lo and behold, there was two guys. Hey, Michael, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, Michael. There was two guys. Hey, William, welcome. Good afternoon. There was two guys that came up and they just started, letting loose. They said 20 to 30 shots were let loose on Little Ronnie. It's very sad because this rapper, Little Ronnie's daughter, was there with him at the car wash, and she passed away as well. So it was Little Ronnie passed away, and his 5-year-old daughter passed away, y'all. This is very, very sad. But last night I did do a live, and I did show what happened as far as the situation. But actually, I found out that they have video proof, video footage of what happened. Let me see. Miss AKA, welcome. Michael Miller says, do you have a Cash App? Michael, thank you, Michael. Yes, I have a Cash App. My Cash App, you guys, if you guys want to donate, is the $, the lounge 8385. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So yes, if you guys want to donate, my Cash App is $, the THE lounge LOUNGE 8385. I'm sorry. My Cash App is $, the lounge 83, not 85, just the lounge 83. That's it. I'm sorry. I was about to give you the wrong thing, Michael. But yes, my Cash App, $, the THE lounge LOUNGE 83. So thank you for that. Thank you. But y'all, this situation is sad. Everybody is talking about it, you guys. The really most hurtfulest thing is that this 5-year-old girl had to, succumb to this situation. She was there with her father at the car wash. He was vacuuming out the car from what it looks like, and they came up, they pulled up on him, and it was very, very sad. So you guys, it's situation, you guys. A lot of people are upset, as we all, should be, right? If it was our child, even just anybody's child, we may not, of course, all know this child, but it's sad. And you know how we are about our children, a 5-year-old being, unalived, you guys. This is terrible. And to be put in the midst of this storm, like, this is unbelievable. It's very, very, very sad. It is unbelievable. Y'all come in the building, smash the like button. We are going to get into this video. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is very, very sad. Very, very, very sad. But you guys, we are going to look at the video footage of Little Ronnie's, situation, because they did catch it on camera at the car wash where he was at. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So let me move this over here. And then let's go ahead and play. Hi, Malik. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. So let's, if you guys look, pay attention over here in this area. This is where you're going to see the guys coming in and like just letting loose. And it's going to turn crazy. It's coming. Do y'all see the guys? Y'all see and see, this is Little Ronnie running, trying to get away because those guys came from back here and they were just letting it loose. It is sad. Hey, my baby Jamil Peter said, Mr. I Am Comedy, salute, beautiful. He says, salute to you too, my baby. Jamil says, prayer hands. Put the prayer hands up for Little Ronnie and his daughter, you guys. This is sad and tragic. And y'all smash the like button as we get into this. and he's running. Look at these people. Look, and these are the shooters over here. Look at them over here just running, trying to really you see them? You see them running? And they're trying to get, and look at the car. The car, somebody, these two cars, they look like they was almost about to hit each other just to get out from the situation. Because, when you hear somebody, the shots being fired, you don't know where they're going to be fired at. Because these people are running around with these pow-pows, running around, acting crazy, just going all over the place. And people don't even know. These two people were just at the car wash and they were just trying to get away from it. And this is so sad and tragic, you guys. He was trying to really, really, truly get away. And he really, he tried to get up and run even after he was pow. But let's continue. And look at them. They were running. And look at him. See, he's over here. And that's when he went down. Let me rewind it again, you guys. This is terrible. This is terrible. It starts over here. Hold on. It starts over here when they're pow-powing him. And then you see him running. He ran and he was trying to go all the way back there. Y'all see him on the right-hand side? He was trying to go all the way back there. And then they ran over here. If you guys can see, they ran across. And you see him, he's in the back. He's in the back there. And the shooters, you see they're trying to get him. And he fell down right there. It got up. And he started running. And then he pow-powed him again. And that's when he went down. Oh, it's sad. Oh, my goodness. Very, very sad. Very heart-wrenching, you guys. Let me see if I can kind of play it for you guys again. He running, and these guys over here running, trying to catch him because he ran over here all the way in the back. You see, you guys, you see them running, and they're trying to go. You see, he ran behind the trash can, and then the cars, they're trying to pull out. They're trying to get out. These jokers is running crazy, and then here little Ronnie is. He gets up, and then he runs. He tries to run for cover, but this guy, he pow-powed him, and that's when right here, he laid it down. Y'all, this is sad, heart-wrenching. This situation, you guys, I am really shocked and appalled about these two guys that did this. And the fact that I don't know if the two guys knew that the child was there. But when they are doing this in broad daylight in the morning at a car wash, you guys, they don't even know if there was other kids in other people's cars. Y'all, that's a dangerous person, right? That is a dangerous person. It is crazy. Jamil says Texas. Yeah, it happened yesterday morning, and it's breaking news. Everybody's talking about it. This rapper, he was a popular rapper in the Dallas, Texas area. He was at a car wash at 10 something in the morning yesterday morning. He took his daughter with him. He was going to it looked like he was vacuuming out his car. And when he was vacuuming out his car, that's when two of the guys came around the corner and they start letting loose. There was even a lady she said it sounds like they were, letting about 20 to 30 rounds off. It was crazy. People jumped in their car. It looked like the two people that jumped in their car almost really hit each other almost. Hey, Laura Lee, welcome in. Hey, P-Pan, welcome. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Tammy says, when you're in the streets, when you're in the streets, you put your family into it too. Yes, you absolutely do. Laura Lee says that's scary. Hey, everyone. Hey, Laura Lee. Yes, it is scary, and it's very, very sad and very heart-wrenching that this took place, and also that these two people, they did not. Oh, thank you, Michael Miller. I received the Cash App. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you. And you guys, y'all don't have to send the Cash App, but I appreciate Michael. Thank you, Michael Miller. But y'all can just smash the like button as you guys enter into the building. You guys, this situation is sad, it's heart-wrenching, it's devastating because there was a 5-year-old child. But at the same time, like Tammy said, when you're in them streets, y'all, these younger children, I'm not saying children, but these young men are in the streets and they're doing things that are terrible, right? Let's just be honest, right? And then these are the things that happen. Like they always used to say, right? When you're in them streets, whatever you're doing, you're going to end up only in two places. Unless you clean yourself up, get yourself together, then you could probably walk on the straight and narrow. But there's only two places you're gonna go, and that's either to the pen, the big house, the prison, the jailhouse, prison house, or 6 feet under. I mean, let's just be for real. And this is what happened to him. He was, evidently sounds like he was doing a lot. Like he was doing a whole lot. But y'all, this situation is sad. I'm gonna play it again and look at just the situation and how he was running, how everything like played out. I mean, they just really literally, he's parked right here trying to vacuum out his car, and see these two right here, they just come up, run up, and that's him running across the street trying to get away. And then they ran over here and they were just like scrambling and scraping until they seen him run right here, like kind of behind this trash can. And then they come running up again, still trying to hit him. And y'all see these two cars right there? You see, they almost hit each other trying to get out. They're like, what in the world is going on? And then he fell down right here. And then he came and ran right here. Let me pause it, because see this guy right here? He went and he let some more out. And that's when Lil Ronnie basically went down right here. And that is a sad, sad situation, you guys. I'm telling you, this is very heart-wrenching. This is very, very, very heart-wrenching. But, you play those type of games, and this is the type of things that happen, right? I mean, let's just be for real. Hey, Bronze, welcome in. Welcome in. Those are the type of things that you do. Those are the type of, things that come back to get you. They come back and bite you when you least expect it. And you had your child in the car. And then what really kind of, like upsets me is that, like I said, y'all see how those two guys were running around? Hey, Danielle, welcome in. Y'all see how those two guys, they were just running around. I mean, running like they were lost little kids with these pow-pows. Pow-pow in here, this, there, and the third, right? And not even knowing if these other people in these other cars that were at the car wash had any other children in it. They just were doing things. I mean, they were just letting out, and they did not care at all. One deep, welcome. Angel, welcome in. So y'all, I'm telling you, not for one moment do I think that this situation was just a situation that just happened. Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But what I'm saying is that you do things and it comes back and bites you. Hey, Soda, how are you? Random, hello, how are you? Welcome in. You do things. Yes, Angel, it is so sad. I'm telling you, it is so sad and so devastating. Y'all, could y'all imagine what the mother feels like right now? The 5-year-old girl, the little girls. Can y'all imagine what that mother feels like? I mean, she has to be feel really, really bad. Hey, D-Dot, welcome in. Welcome. Danielle says, looks like he was running away. So the daughter, yes, that's what I think too. I think that too. He was trying to, hold on. He was trying to get away so that maybe he couldn't, they couldn't probably maybe think that, at least maybe he probably thought, let me run away so they won't, trying to, shoot into the car and, unalive my daughter. Cause he knew, of course, she was in there, right? So little, unbeknown to him, probably sad to say, but they had already, the shots were already going into the car and where he was at. But he tried to run across to probably try to save her, but it was already too late. So, I mean, this situation is really sad, but at the same time, this situation happens to people who do things like that, right? I mean, if you're in the streets and you're doing certain things, let's be for real. Those things that you're doing in the streets are street things, right? And these are the stuff that happens, especially the young generation today. They don't care. They don't care if your mom is there, your kids are there, your dog, whatever. They are just going to let go, let loose, do what they do. You see, they were scraping and scrambling, running around like two little lost boys with their, pow-pows, letting it out, doing whatever, and not even knowing or even caring what, was around them. I mean, that's just sad. That is just, that is crazy. There's no way in the world that somebody, old heads back in the day would even have did something like that. But let me this is, I mean, y'all, this is sad. Like I said, sad and devastating. But you play those type of games in the street, and these are the things that you get. And I'm just keeping it real, right? I'm just keeping it 100 over here in the lounge, you guys. When you do crazy stuff, people do crazy stuff. This crazy stuff happens. Let's just be for real. And then when you have family, kids, children, mother, spouse, whatever, and they are close to you, they nowadays they don't care. I mean, they don't care. I mean, they will take who's ever in the crossfire. They're taking them out, and it's sad to say, but it is real as it gets, right? As real as it gets. This is the things that happen. It's sad, but it's also true. And now you have a 5-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old child that has lost her life because of these deeds of what the what the father was in. But y'all, let's listen to this for a hot second before it gets like too crazy.
Get in the comment section and let them know, is it fire or not? People say fuck you. They don't trust you.
Hold on just a second. Let me rewind this.
Family members that just left within the past couple of minutes, they were allowed to stay very, very close to this tragic scene. Many people have also been behind police tape. We are awaiting any kind of information from police. Forest Hill, we've been asking them all day long for any kind of information about what happened out here. The limited information we are getting is from family on this scene, and this is what they are telling us. They have identified the 2 victims of a shooting, they say, that happened here at the car wash this morning. They shared pictures with us saying Ronnie Smith, a local rapper, and his daughter are the victims of the shooting. His daughter, they said, just turned 5 years old yesterday.
Sad.
This was the tragic scene shortly after 11 this morning.
And look at the family and friends. The family and friends, you guys, they are even like having a hard time going to the scene. I don't know how big his following is. I'm not sure. He's in Dallas, Texas, I believe it is. But they had a lot of people show up after the situation that really came to the car wash area. The police, they were trying to, trying to handle the crowd the best they could. People were, falling to the street, falling on each other, trying to, console each other. Y'all, this is sad. This is terrible. This is really, really sad. But y'all, let's continue.
To the scene. You see this house in Florida? Well, let me show you how.
Skip this commercial. Really sad, really devastating. But the footage was released, and they, these 2 are gonna have, I mean, y'all, whenever from what I understand, I believe they caught one of the guys. The other guy, I believe, is still out, I believe. But what I'm saying is they are not gonna have, nothing to stand on whenever this situation goes down. Now let's continue.
Car wash along East California Parkway Service Road. The crowd only growing larger, leading area police from Fort Worth and Mansfield to come in and help. Forest Hill police taped off a large section around the car wash. The victims' large extended family members coming in, struggling, of course, with their unimaginable grief.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Hood fame, G Money, a.k.a. Lil Ronnie, and his daughter was shot and killed at a Forest Hill car wash. The popular Fort Worth artist Lil Ronnie was known to be one of the best gamblers in Texas. Don't matter what it is, where you from, all you had to do was book an appointment and he'll come.
Yes, sir. Best gambler in Texas with another P.S. mother. Hey, still ain't met a nigga that can beat me to this day. Literally. Tag your opponent, tag your motherfucker. Gambler, whatever city and what.
Also, he was a gambler too, I guess, from what he's saying. Okay. Let's continue, y'all. Smash the like button.
State, we might pull up, get that nigga a flight one way. Come out here and get your motherfucker. You see, this ain't nothing but motherfucker opportunity. No, this ain't no prop money. This is opportunity when you see this shit. Literally. One night, couple bets. You can get this kind of shit. But all you gotta do is hit the DM and tap in and get your motherfucker appointment. Every day when I say book your appointment, I don't be bullshitting. We'll pull up to your apartment, your CNC, your hotel. We can make it a quick visit, but we're going to make it private. Literally, we don't want no roaches in that trying to make $1 into something. Literally. But book your appointment. Get at who you know that might know us, somebody you know that know us, and you can get verified. Literally, the best gambling motherfucker Texas. I'm talking about from.
And y'all, I never seen this video before. It's the first time I seen that video. So he was a gambler too. So not only was he rapping, he was gambling too. I mean, we know if you guys aren't from a place. I mean, I've heard of places where they do the gambling and all that other crazy stuff, and that can bring problems too. Because from what I heard, you guys, they will go in there and rob the gambling house too, and that can be a whole problem in itself. So it was like, the rapping situation, the gambling situation, maybe that's what, kind of got him caught up in a lot of things. I don't know, but I'm just kind of, wondering, if that may have been the case. I don't know, you guys. Let's continue.
Dice, dominoes, spades, cards, deuces, goldfish, we'll kick a motherfucking 6-year-old ass, literally.
According to his family, he didn't bother nobody.
Wow.
He was a father and a family man. His daughter was also killed and literally just turned 5 years old.
Sad.
Smith's aunt tells NBC5 he was a good person, loved his 2 kids, and didn't bother anyone.
He didn't target nobody. He was a family man, and he was going around rapping. Okay, why would you target him? Why would you target him? He didn't bother nobody.
Wow.
And a baby, his baby. All we know is that he was targeted. He was doing the car, cleaning the car out, and somebody came through shooting and killed him and the baby.
Wow.
Mark my words. This double murder will be solved just off the strength of this innocent, beautiful 5-year-old girl. The community will demand justice.
And you guys, let me say something. Okay, I'm sorry. I clicked off. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm sorry, I clicked off. Okay, so let me say something, and I'm just going to be real about this situation, right? We try to keep it real over here at the lounge, you guys, right? When there are situations like this, y'all, the retaliation level is like probably smoking high right now, right? Right now, Dallas is probably on like a high alert, right? Because you got the people that are, friends and people knew the 5-year-old. They are ready to crash out on these people who did this. And y'all, I mean, 2 wrongs don't make a right. But when it comes to somebody's 5-year-old daughter losing their life, along with little Rodney, because it seems like he has a big following there in Dallas. I don't know. But when situations like this happen, you guys, the retaliation on these type of situation is through the roof, is it not? So, I mean, right now, I would not want to be nowhere near Dallas, Texas right about now, right? But hopefully that whenever they find these, I believe they said they had one person, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they have one person already, one of the guys, I believe, in custody. Maybe they got both of them, because they're not gonna give us that full details of whenever they do have both of those guys in custody, of course, for security for security measures, right? But y'all, let's continue. This is terrible.
And mourn the death of this child. Majority of the time, when a child get gunned down in the streets like this, the community come together and cooperate with the police. Check out this clip of the aftermath of the scene.
Yeah, Angel, I heard that one person was in custody. So as far as I know, that's the most updated information that I have.
No, I'm just letting you know. Just tell them.
Hey.
Hey, Coffee Cups, welcome. Yeah, I heard that too, Vincent. They weren't releasing the names. I questioned it if it was a minor. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't. That's a good question, Vincent. That's a really good question, because nowadays a lot of these young boys that are 15 and 16, they're the ones that be doing the crash outs, right? A lot of them. I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes we find out that they're 16 and 17 doing stuff like this. So if they are minors, I mean, y'all, I mean, to pull up in a Kia, that sounds like they might be teenagers. I don't know. I don't know. Coffee Cup says greetings and greetings, the lounge and family. Hey, Coffee Cups. D. Jordan says the casualties always end up being the ones closest to you. No winners in their conflicts. Exactly. Nobody is winning here, right? D. Dot says when you play dice, you better not crap out. Exactly, right? And he was like, he is a professional. He talking about, you want to come, he'll come see you, whatever he was saying in that video with the money flashing it. And he seemed like he was serious about what he does, right? So maybe, like I said, whenever you do that stuff, like Dita said, when you play dice, you better not crap out, right? But also, he was a rapper. I didn't heard some of his raps. I tried to play a little bit of it last night, and I was like, oh no, absolutely not. I mean, they were rolling up the green stuff and everything, rapping, had the pow pows. I said, oh no, let me hurry up and close this out. I don't want no parts of this. But that's just what they do. That is exactly what they do, you guys. So y'all, let's continue. This is, I mean, devastating, y'all. Sad.
People in the community is heartbroken that Lil Ronnie's daughter was killed with him.
Living with opioid
Oh my God, y'all. I mean, this is very, very sad. But like I said, it seems like this is like the new thing that a lot of these young guys are doing. I mean, they are crashing out. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff, and they're willing to take the charge. But at the same time, you guys, I heard that. Let me see. I heard that he was not a let me see. He was a what am I trying to say? Let me see. That what I was trying to say is I seen a video, or I heard a video, and they were saying that he be doing some, had some Merkins under his belt, from what I understand. If I heard right, if I understood right, I'm telling you. Hey, welcome, Black Israel Freedom Fighter. Welcome. Yeah, what I heard, and I may be wrong, but what I heard was that he be doing the same thing that happened to him. He was doing the same thing to other people. So, I mean, I don't know. This is what I heard. If I'm correct, I believe that's what I heard, right? But it's crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy. So I have no idea why, like I said, they would even crash out like this, and why they would crash out like this. Let me see. Why they would crash out like this and not even knowing or even caring like who is in these other cars. Let me see. Who is in these other cars? There was other cars at the car wash. Even the two cars that pulled out, it was like they were trying to get out of there. I mean, it's crazy. It is so crazy. So it was a whole, like, I mean, scary situation. I couldn't imagine if I was there and I had my children out, like helping me, if they were little, out, help vacuuming, helping wipe the windows or whatever. And then this thing happens. I mean, y'all, this is crazy. But the video footage came out, and y'all, the footage is crazy. I could not believe the way they came out and they was doing their thing. I was like, OMG, it is crazy. But y'all, let's let me wrap it back. But it was crazy to see them coming around the corner like that. I mean, it was terrible. And they just come around the corner and just start like letting loose. Look at him, just letting loose. And he's running right here. And these people in these cars right here, I mean, y'all, they were like almost about to hit each other. And here they are trying to, find out where he's at, running around like two little kids at the playground. Look at them and look at the cars. They trying to get out of there. They are trying to get out of there. And you see right here, let me see. Hold on, let me pause it. You see right here, he like fell down back here. He fell down behind the corner. But y'all, they were back there. I mean, it is crazy. It is crazy. And then this is him running over here. And then that's when he fell and he collapsed. I mean, oh my, this is crazy. This is, oh my goodness, this is very sad. Like I said, they said allegedly that he was pretty much doing the same thing. So is it like the street stuff that they're doing? Of course, you know, takes one to know one, I guess. Almost kind of like you're out doing dirt, and then dirt comes back to you, right? I mean, it's crazy. Hey, Magic Cat, welcome in. Tammy Strickland says, that looked like a hit, period. It did, right, Tammy? It looked crazy. I mean, he ran across. He had his car open. When he started seeing them coming up that close, he ran across to try to like take cover. Maybe he was trying to think about his daughter, like, oh my God, my daughter's in the car. Here they are letting it loose, doing all kind of stuff. And then he was trying to even run behind the trash can, like trying to hide and everything. Y'all, I mean, it was sad. But like I said, whenever people do these things, it comes back, right? Somebody says karma. Hey, Gary, welcome. Hey, whenever you do stuff like that, it comes back to bite you. So it's sad because whenever you are in that lifestyle, you never know when, you know, somebody's coming for you. And evidently, you know, like I said, they don't care if you with your family, your dog, your spouse, your anybody, right? Anybody. They really do not care. Angel says, look, trolls, no one got time for your ignorance today. Go somewhere else. Oh, okay, hold on. We got a troll in the building. Who's a troll? Let me see. Let me see. Who is a troll today? Let me see. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Maybe Tammy says maybe he thought he wouldn't get touched with his daughter. That's probably true too. That's probably true, Tammy. I think so too, because sometimes, you know, when you do normally, right, a person who is grown, even though they have beef with somebody, they're not gonna really try to mess with you when you got a child. You know, some people will, but nowadays they will, right? They sure will. So I mean, the situation that happened, it was a situation that didn't have to go down like that, right? And in the morning, you guys, at a car wash, not even knowing if there was other kids in those even cars, the two cars that pulled out. If there was even children in there, they did not care. They was running around the parking lot like they was little children with their pals trying to make sure that they got him. Now, they were trying to really make a statement, right? Not only did they let loose of these rounds, but it was 15, I think 20 to 30 or something like that rounds that were let out. Now, if it was one or two, maybe three, you know, they just like pow, whatever, you know, they maybe we got him, maybe we didn't. But y'all, they were going at him. They was chasing him around, making sure that he was not going to be no longer on this earth, right? They were chasing him around like little children in the playground with their pals. I mean, y'all, this is crazy. This is really crazy. But what I do know is they're not going to have any mercy. They're not going to have any mercy on them, right? I mean, they are not. They're not going to have no mercy on him. This is like really crazy. Peng said this like Kobe and his daughter. When I think about, yes, Peng, you're right. That's sad, right? That yes, it's really heart-wrenching, it's devastating, and these people are upset. You know, everybody is upset because a 5-year-old daughter, of course. Sad that, you know, little Ronnie, you know, he lost his life too. But like I said, you out in them streets playing like that, you know, and if you were doing the same thing that happened to him, I mean, come on, you guys, let's just call it what it is. If you're out there in the streets doing bad things, those bad things will definitely come back and get you, right? D-Dot says, don't matter now, you getting hit up no matter what is going on. Yes, you're right, D-Dot. They don't care, right? They're like, there's no boundaries. There's no limits. We just going to be opening up and doing whatever, right? Hey, Juan, how are you? D-Dot said, we heard him bragging. Yes, That's what I'm saying. They say he was doing this to other people. And then to hear him talking about like he, gambling, and then he's doing the rap game. So y'all, I don't think for one moment his slate was clean. I'm just calling it what it is. He put his child in harm's way because if he knew that he had upset somebody in them streets now, he should have never ever went and been driving around with his child knowing that he has beef with somebody else in the streets. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, like, he should have protected his child more by just not even taking her. He should have went there to the car wash by himself. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real, right? Because it's very sad. Tammy says he was warned not to go there. Oh, I didn't know that, Tammy. See, I'm still trying to do my research. I'm still trying to do my research on him. But from what I seen, like I said, I seen a video that I had just found. And when I started playing it, he was rolling up the green stuff and he had the pow pows. I said, oh no, I hurried up and got out of there. I do not want to be associated with that. Absolutely not. And the thing is, I was just trying to see what type of person he was because I was like, I never heard of him. I don't listen to rap like that. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, it kind of lets you know what type of person he was. Even looking at that video when we first started, with the money talking about he's gambling and all this other stuff, it's kind of like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. So I don't know. I don't know. I just feel Gary Wiley. No, it happened in Dallas, Texas. It happened in Dallas, Texas. So I'm telling you, it is sad. D-Dot said for a moment he thought he was on top of the world like Diddy. Oh yes, absolutely. Facts, D-Dot, facts. But I didn't know, Tammy. I didn't know that he was warned. See, that's what I'm saying. These people, just like the guy, I don't know, me and Jamil was telling me, because, I don't listen to rap like that. So he keeps me informed of all the little rappers and all the people, they doing all this crazy stuff, crashing out. But this other rapper, remember there was a rapper and he was, I think, making a video or doing something, but he went in somebody else's little territory because, how they are with their territories. Don't come on this street. Don't come on West Hollywood Boulevard. Don't come over here. You're going to catch some smoke. But anyway, they were somewhere. I don't even know what city, but it was like they went in somebody else's territory. And then remember the two boys they got unalived. They passed away from getting pow pow. And I'm like, these people don't care. These are little innocent children that are being caught in the crossfire, being innocent bystanders in situations like this, and they are losing their lives at young ages. And this is crazy. It's very, very sad, very heart-wrenching. But y'all, I'm telling you, not for one moment did I think that this situation, after I heard what he was doing, he was doing the most on the coast too. So not for one moment did I think that, oh no, this was just somebody just that wanted to just a random situation. No, it was not. It was meant. They meant, I mean, when they were chasing him and they were not giving up, they were making sure, I mean, letting out 20 to 30, I believe, shots. That is somebody who wants somebody gone, somebody who has done something to somebody to make them that upset to let off that many rounds, right? I mean, y'all, let's be for real. That type of situation is just something that just didn't happen all of a sudden. I mean, it didn't happen all of a sudden. But like I say, when you're and people on the streets, they only got two places, that, they gonna end up in either 6 feet under or prison, right? I mean, let's just be for real. I mean, it is crazy. That is crazy. Spiritual being saying that that's a hit, money. Yeah, I think so too, probably so. And like I said, remember you guys, there's been these kids that been crashing out and doing stuff, end up finding out that these kids, some of them are 16, 17. Like, where are these parents at? Where are these parents at? And why are they hanging around with these people? I mean, y'all, they be all on social media with the pow pows, flipping them around, tossing them around and everything. And I'm like, do these kids not know that the feds be watching? The police be watching? And then when something happens, when somebody does become, unalive, and they think it's them, all they got to do is go pull up their social media, because the digital footprint does not lie. Like, you can say, no, it wasn't me. I didn't have that power. And they'd be like, hold on, wait a minute. What's your name? Little donut or little chocolate chip? Okay, let me go to your social media. And it's all right there. They tell on themselves, do they not? Because they think it's cool to have these pows. They think it's cool to have these ski masks on. I mean, running up in people and doing all kind of stuff. They think that's the coolest thing. And then they be like, no, I didn't do it. And then when it's like 5 or 6 of them, and then they be in court, and they be like, mad at each other because they don't want each other to be snitching or telling or whatever. Y'all, sometimes they don't even have to snitch. All they have to do is go on their social media, and that will tell the whole story. The evidence and the proof is in the pudding, because sometimes they go and they will record everything that they're doing. Like, these people are on Facebook Live, unaliving people over here on TikTok, Instagram, and they are unaliving people, pow-powing people, doing everything under the sun. And it's all right here in front of our face for the police, the FBI, and everybody else to see, right? But that's just what these younger generation is doing. And it's crazy, as sad as it sounds. And now they don't care. They will crash out and with the kids in the midst of the storm. They don't care. But like I said, this situation, y'all, I'm telling you, he had really put a 1 in the chat if y'all think what I'm about to say is true. Put a 1 in the chat. He really did something to somebody. And he really teed somebody off, because they said that he was, he got some, merkins under his belt. He teed somebody off so bad that they let out 20 to 30 rounds. Like I said, y'all, if it was 1 or 2 or maybe possibly 3 rounds, but 20 to 30, he'd have made somebody mad. It's like he'd have made, almost like saying he'd have made Clive Davis mad or something, right? Somebody at the top of the food chain. He'd have made somebody super mad, because they were even chasing him. They didn't even like, okay, pow, and then run away. No, they was chasing him around the trash can and everything. And then they were close when they first came. They were real close to the car. And then when he got up and he ran across the street, and then he ran to the back where the trash can was. And then they were still following. They were still pow-powing him. And then even when he was running back before he collapsed, the one shooter, he was like, let me just go ahead and give him one more for the gusto, I guess. I don't know. And that's what took him down. So people just have to be mindful. I understand his auntie, she was, saying he's a good person and all this stuff. But y'all, I mean, let's be for real. I mean, it's all over, the internet, all over YouTube, Google, Instagram, TikTok, wherever he has content at. I mean, it's all over the place on how he was acting, his person, right? I mean, how he was acting, how he was carrying himself, right? I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Sad, like I said, rest in peace to him. And my heart goes out to his daughter, because she was an innocent bystander. She was just a baby, just had turned 5 years old. She just turned 5 years old on Sunday. And she was caught in the midst of the storm. I mean, y'all, that's sad. It's very, very sad. I could not imagine losing a child or a grandchild, a niece, anybody at that age, and not even the fact that it was even their fault why they passed away. It's sad. It is very, very sad. But one thing I know, they said that they put out a what did it say? They put out like a warrant. Was it a warrant or something? Let me see, hold on, what it's called. Let me make sure that I have the right terminology. They put out a media release. They put out a media release, and the media release had basically a warrant out for them for capital murder. For capital murder. So they are wanted on capital murder. So I'm telling you, it's sad. It's yes. D-Dot says it's terrible. Yes, it is very terrible. Nasha Shaw says, who are we talking about? We are talking about a rapper that got pow yesterday, unalived. He was 30, and his daughter was only 5 years old, and both of them got unalived yesterday at a car wash in Dallas, Texas. But y'all, I mean, he was a rapper. He was into the gambling. He was into a lot of things, evidently, because his videos, I mean, y'all, his videos tell it all. I mean, I know his auntie said that he's a good person. He don't bother nobody. But y'all, we know otherwise, right? I'm telling you. Tammy says, this is the lounge is live. If you don't like it, go out where you came from. Absolutely. Tammy, send them to the block party for me. Send them to the block party. They can go to the block party. But we over here, we are keeping it real. We are keeping it real over here. So if there is a situation where somebody doesn't want to listen, nobody's holding you over here. Well, we don't hold people hostage over here. We just send them to the block party right around the corner, wherever they may land, right? But y'all, this media release came out yesterday. And it says that they are the incident was a shooting investigation of a 30-year-old male and a 5-year-old female. And that this situation, this is a capital murder. Capital murder. Let me see. It says capital murder. Investigation is capital murder. So they are, I believe they're going to be charged for capital murder. If I'm understanding right, it says immediate release for immediate release. So they're investigating and trying to see what exactly happened. But I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is crazy. It's really crazy. It's sad, but it's as real as it gets, right? This is like happening like all over. Like, I don't know what's going on with these younger generational rappers. What they call them? They call them what they call them, you guys? They call them something drill rappers. And then they like sitting there like kind of going back and forth with each other. It's like, once they are set down, like what's the one with the dreads, the one that just went in as a little, was it Little Dirk that got arrested? I think with the dreads, he has like blonde dreads, I think it is. But when those kids, and I'm not young men, I'm gonna say young men because they're not little kids. Those young men, yes, thank you, one. When they go and they get arrested, they go to court, however long, get sentenced years later. And y'all, I bet you when they be sitting up in those jail cells, they like, man, I'm so stupid. I was going back and forth with people over dumb stuff. Or I ordered this person to go unalive this person. And I had it all. I had the money. I had the fame. I had, a spouse, children. I had the cars, the jewelry. I had everything I wanted in life. And I'm over here in prison for 30 or 40 years, or maybe even life, because I was doing dumb stuff. And then y'all remember what's the one Gilly, I think Gilly, baby, Jamil, are you here? I know D Dot is, into Tammy, I think you may know Ping, but you guys, the one what's Gilly's cousin's name? Remember Gilly? His cousin had Little Dirk there trying to, he was pleading for him to stop doing crazy stuff. And then next thing you know, he is in the hands of the feds. And it's like, do you know people probably like us, everyday people, would love to have your situation, love to have, the man, not no mansion. I don't want no big old mansion house, but I'm just saying able to go and try and just have it. You have you have the cars, you have the fame, you have the money, you have everything. Yes, Tim Wallow. Yeah. Wallow. Remember Wallow was trying to really talk to him. He was trying to tell him basically stay, get yourself together, basically, right? And then he goes out and does what he does, and they say, he was ordering some stuff around some Merkins too. And I'm like, what is it? What is it? If I have all the money that I have, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I have it going on, I have, children, I have whatever, why would I be worried about or caring about somebody doing this or doing that or trying to unalive somebody? I wouldn't care. I would be living my life, doing my little rap, doing my whatever I'm doing, and I would not be bothering not a soul, right? I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. But that's just what they do. And then when they go sit down for 30 or 40 years, they're like, man, I was so dumb. Why was I so dumb? I didn't even want to listen. I didn't want to listen to Wallow. I'm sitting here in the jail cell in the prison for 30 years. I think he's in the feds. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. But I'm sitting over here in the feds, and I had it all, and I blew it all too, because I'm over here in the prison suit. I'm over here in this stanky prison cell, smelling probably like urine and everything else under the sun. And I didn't even have to do what I did, but they did, right? They crash out. They crash out and do all of the crazy things that they do, right? So I don't know what's gonna happen like as of right now, but D-Dot says I won't be shocked if Kodak Black is in a yeah, D-Dot, what's going on with him? I just seen something a little while ago on him, and I'm like, is the industry have him like that? I don't know. That is really sad to see him like that, though. I'm like, I mean, I don't know none of his songs or anything, but I'm like, what is, I mean, he is, and I have to read that. You know, D-Dot, you be having the tea. I need to go and look and listen and read up on him. But I seen that he looks really bad. It looks kind of scary, right? But they said, I think the caption of the one video that I seen, D-Dot, the caption, because I didn't click on it, but the caption said, is Kodak being sacrificed by the industry or something like that? Is that what you seen? D-Dot says, if you watch the video, it looks like it's staged. Oh, see, I didn't watch it. I need to go and watch it. But it is crazy because he looks kind of crazy. I'm like, who is this person? I mean, I don't even know who he is. I just seen his name, and Jamil told me a little bit about him, but I was like, he looked like, I mean, terrible, sad. One says the kids don't listen to the elders or older people. No, they don't. They just do what they want to do. And then when they get in trouble, they're like, oh, I should have listened, because I got a nephew like that that's in that situation right now. Should have listened. Very young. Very young. Should have listened. You know, the fast money is not good money. You know, you doing those things. And I'm just saying, you know, you try to talk to these children. They don't want to listen. They think they know everything. They be getting an attitude with you. But as soon as they got them shackles on their hands, oh, auntie, I should have listened to you. Oh, auntie, oh, God, please. Oh, God. No, it's too late. Because I always tell my nieces and nephews that my children, it's easy to get into something and it's so hard to get out of, right? Right? It's like walking through a door. You walk through that door, somebody tells you, don't walk through that door, you're going to get electrocuted. It's like they walk through that door and then when the electrocution is over, they're like, okay, I'm good. No, you're not. You should have never crossed over. But when you tell them stuff, don't do this, don't do that, don't be hanging around with these people. This person ain't right for you. No, this person, he cool. Yeah, he's cool as a fan, or she cool. Yeah, she real, she good people. She's my BFF. And then they get in the situation, calling from the jail cell. Oh my God, I can't. Oh. And then they be crying, slinging snot. And then it's like, I can't help you. It's not like I can go to the jail and say, can you please give me my niece or my nephew back? Yes, I come to pick them up. No. We grown. We doing big things, right? We doing grown folks things, right? Right? And then I had a close friend, you guys. I had a close friend. And she passed away, rest in peace to her. But she had a son the same age as my son, was hanging out with the streets, didn't know nothing about the streets, right? And his dad was telling him, you don't know nothing about them streets, boy. You were like kind of like sheltered, growing up or whatever. But you can't tell them nothing. They meet these friends and they think they're cool. And let me tell you something. He got into the car with his so-called friends, right? He got into the car with his so-called friends in the front passenger seat. They was doing the making sales or whatever, doing what they should not have been doing. And the friend that was in the back seat had the pow, held it in the back of the car, right, on the headrest. And yes, powed him through the seat. And it's like, when you tell these kids this person is no good for you, you already either can sense their spirit, or you already just even see how they're moving, and you try to tell them, don't you be hanging out with look, don't be hanging out with donut and Oreo cookie and ice cream cake, because they bad. They bad, right? They are a bad influence. And then they hang out, and then look at what happened. It's sad to say, my friend passed away, but her son also passed away at a young age. I think he was like maybe 18, 19 when this happened. That's how old he was. And it's very sad, but you can't tell them nothing. Would they think they know everything? I'm telling you, I've been on both sides, where my nephews or my friends' kids, they were, into stuff that they ain't had no business. And be like, boy, you don't know nothing about them streets. Because if they would take you to the New York ghetto right now, or maybe like a rough ghetto, like New Orleans, to ghetto in New Orleans, or somewhere rough, they will be crying like a little baby. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, there's roaches. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh no, no, that's where you want it to be. No, you tough, remember? You tough. I thought you could handle this. I thought you knew how to spin the block, right? And they don't. And when they get in the big house, oh man, they screaming, crying, hollering, slinging snot, wishing for years straight, crying, hollering. Like I said, I even have another friend who, her son's been in for a very long time, be blowing her up all the time. And he still don't even listen while he's up in there. And he's been down for a long time. Be blowing her up every 5 seconds. So y'all, I'm telling you, we got to talk to these kids, even though they don't want to hear what we have to say. You still got to tell them, because when situations like this happen, whether they are unalived or they go to, the prison, with the shackles, clink, clink, we can say that we try to tell them, we try to give them guidance, whether they took it or not. Most of the time they don't. And they end up in those situations, and they think that we can go get them out the jail cell and just go up there and say, I need my nephew, or I need my niece or my son, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't work like that. It's hard to get, it's easy to get into something, and it's so hard to get out of it, right? I'm just saying. But this guy right here, Lil Ronnie, just looking at the videos and looking at the things that he was doing, the things that he was saying, even how he was rapping, it was crazy. Loving myself. Hey, how are you? What are we talking about? We're talking about Lil Ronnie. He was a rapper in Dallas, Texas. He got unalived. He got, pow yesterday at the car wash. While he was vacuuming out his car, he was with his daughter, and two guys came up. They was letting out 20 to 30 rounds. They unalived his daughter and him. And his daughter was only 5 years old. So it's sad. I'm telling you, it's sad. It is very, very sad. But like I said, he was 30 and his daughter was 5 years old. And y'all, look at what happened. And it's sad because, and that's another thing too, y'all. When people pass away, and I'm just keeping it real, his aunt was like, oh, he didn't bother nobody. He didn't do anything. Well, according to 20 or 30 shots, I don't believe that is the case, but we know that's the family. They love them, and they try to put a good thing in the out there about them. But this is really it's a really sad situation. But according to the videos, like I said, we be having the digital footprints, and then when we see them in action, we be like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, we understand it's the family. We want to be very respectful. But at the same time, all of this information is out. Anybody can look him up and see, what he was doing, what he was into. And then it's like, you feel bad for the daughter, because it's like, the 5-year-old girl was put in harm's way. And it's just a really, really sad situation that nobody can, and it's not like we could, take it back, or rewind the time and try to save the child. It's already happened, unfortunately, but it is what it is, right? So I just let me see. So I just can't I can't think of him maybe being not bothering nobody like his aunt said. But I'm just saying. But I don't know. I have no idea. But all I'm just going off of is what we've seen. And it's sad, but that's what they do, right? I mean, I'm keeping it real, right? We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real over here because nobody, let me see this. We gotta keep it real because let me put this up. We got to keep it real because, you know, the situation at hand, they're going to even be looking at it. The police, the FBI, everybody's going to be looking. Let me see what type of character he was. Like, what was he doing? What was he into, right? And then they're gonna start trying to piece together the puzzle on, you know, why this happened. But y'all, when I say 20 to 30 shots, that was not no accident at all. That was somebody coming back and being real revengeful and making sure that he was no longer going to be here on this, you know, green earth with us, right? And I'm just keeping it real because they were going, I mean, they were like attacking him. I mean, they were tag teaming him, and it's very sad, very sad. But it is what it is, you guys. It happened. It's sad. But y'all, let's see what this one entails.
Yes, sir. It's best gambler in Texas. Hood fame, Lil Ronnie.
All day long, and so far, Forest Hill police have yet.
And this is an hour ago, so this is the one of the most recent videos from today, you guys.
To provide us with any additional information.
You gotta let some people know too, though. When you say who we got in here, the one and only Hood fame, Lil Ronnie.
2 people were killed in a shooting at this car wash behind me.
I ain't gonna say it was just the toughest of the toughest, but it was screed. It's lit though to me because I'm older now. I'm mature.
Family and friends were visibly distraught as they arrived at the scene. Folks leaning on one another for support.
That's his car right there. Sad.
It's really difficult to put together why both young men and teens are losing their lives so frequently. In most recent times, the rap game has been on a violent path of destruction. Up-and-coming talent, as well as already established artists, are losing their lives at a very young age. Young men, particularly rappers, dying by gun violence seems to be a trend within the impoverished inner cities of America. A rapper who hit the scene 11 years ago with the help of Sean Cotton, owner and operator of Say Cheese TV, would fall victim to that exact same violence.
You speak about gambling a lot. Like that's your forte. That's the go-to. You say you're the best gambler in Texas, right?
And Tammy, you are absolutely right. Tammy says when they're on social media bragging, haters start plotting on them. You are absolutely right. Loving Myself said, and she met real bloods. So the female tested her. It's sad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Let's continue to listen.
Is this the rap game or just in Texas?
Nah, literally, I swear to God. Niggas just get to see what's on the internet and get to see me in person or all this kind of shit. They see that. You know how many dice games I'm having off camera that I'm actually in the streets really having?
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me fast forward this. This is him on Say Cheese, you guys. So let's turn it around and listen.
AKA Hood fame Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter were tragically killed in a Forest Hill car wash shooting on Monday, February the 3rd of 2025. Police and paramedics confirmed the 2 fatalities resulting from a shooting at Slappy's Express Car Wash on Forest Hill Drive in Fort Worth, Texas.
All day long, and so far, Forest Hill police have yet to provide us with any additional information. According to MedStar, though, 2 people were killed in a shooting at this car wash behind me. And a family member tells me that it was a man and his 5-year-old daughter. Take a look. That same relative provided me with this picture of Chucky Smith and his young daughter. I'm told her birthday was just yesterday. The 2 were reportedly at this Slappy's Express car wash located off I-20 and Forest Hill Drive shortly before 11 a.m. when they were fatally shot.
Hailing from Fort Worth, Ronnie was well known for using his music to tell street tales on the DFW rap music scene. Not one to go unnoticed, Ronnie received recognition for tracks like Hood fame Illuminati, Crash Part 4, and WAP. Although Ronnie's music revolved around street life, Lil Ronnie was also known for frequently sharing heartwarming photos of his daughter, who recently turned 5. Ronnie, who had a reputation for his authenticity and telling street tales with extreme precision, was also a tremendous father to his daughter. Showing love and compassion for his daughter, Ronnie would share a touching post about his daughter on Valentine's Day, dubbing her his little Valentine. However, unbeknownst to Ronnie, something deeper, darker, and sinister was brewing. In a tragic turn of events, at or about 11 a.m. Monday morning, 2 deaths were confirmed by Tarrant County Ambulance Service, MedStar, according to CBS News. Hood fame Lil Ronnie and his daughter were identified as the 2 people shot and killed at Slappy's Express Car Wash in Forest Hills, Texas, although their names weren't immediately released. Video from local news crews on the scene shows Forest Hill Police, MedStar, and the 4th Ward Fire Department responding in the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive. A horrifying scene unfolded with witnesses describing hearing what sounded like multiple gunshots in the area.
And like I said, this one lady, she came on yesterday and she heard him. She said it was like 20 to 30 shots, I believe. But y'all, I mean, could y'all imagine hearing all of those shots? Shot after shot after shot, and then you're like just regularly vacuuming your car, whatever, you just got your car cleaned out, and then there's shots being fired, and then people running around and scraping and scrambling. Y'all, I mean, I would be devastated. I would be devastated. Even those 2 cars that pulled out, it looked like they were about to crash into each other, trying to hurry up and get out of there because they were running around like they were on a playground with these pals, trying to make sure that they were hitting little Ronnie. Y'all, let's continue.
A nearby residence, April Tarpley, heard what sounded like a bunch of gunshots. She added that she was lying in her bed and heard a bunch of gunfire. Initially, she thought it was city workers working in the streets. Remembering the loud shots, she would state that she wished they hadn't put the car wash there because of the ongoing issues that had taken place in the area. Another neighbor, Becky Johnson, said she also heard what sounded like gunfire. Becky told WFAA that she heard 6, 1, 2, 3, pop, pop, pop. Wow. And about a few seconds later, she heard another 6 shots.
In Forest Hill, where police are investigating a deadly shooting.
A father and his little girl were killed, the area's 3rd deadly shooting in just the past few weeks.
2 people were killed in a shooting on February 21st at an auto sales business on Mansfield Highway. And then just 2 days later, police found a pair of siblings who'd been hit by a stray bullet on Frisco Avenue. One of the siblings died. And today's shooting happened at a car wash on Forest Hill Drive.
We saw people who knew the dad and his daughter gathered right outside that car wash looking for answers.
And as Scoop Jefferson discovered, the little girl just celebrated her birthday yesterday.
Y'all, that is, like I said, that is so sad and so terrible. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine losing a 5-year-old to a situation like this. I mean, I know that mother is very, very devastated. She is, I mean, y'all, my heart goes out to her too, because I know that she is in a world of hurt, probably panicking, wondering, you know, if I would have kept my baby here and not allowed her to go out. This is, I mean, this is terrible. And if she's 5 years old, yesterday, it wasn't no holiday. I don't think it was a holiday. It was a regular day. Should she have been at school where did she had a doctor's appointment or something? I have no idea. But my thing is, was she supposed to be at school around then? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But like I said, the mother, I know she's feeling like really, really, really probably hurt bad. I mean, feeling sad, or whoever, if if the mother doesn't have custody, but the parent or whoever the custodial, the mother, grandmother, whoever, is feeling like really, really terrible. But I mean, this is crazy. This is really, really a sad time, especially, it's starting to get warm around, and this happens, was yesterday like a school day? Did she have a doctor's appointment or something? I'm just trying to think of situations, but y'all, I mean, we can't change the what happened. But I'm just trying to think of reasons why, she was at 10 o'clock, with her dad, missed school, sick. I don't know. But y'all, let's continue. Let's continue.
Nobody. And a baby, his baby. All we know is that he was talked, he was doing the car.
Ronnie Smith, aka G-Dollar Lil Ronnie, was shot and killed alongside with his 5-year-old daughter while washing his car at a car wash. It was all captured on CCTV how he tried to escape from the gunmen, but unfortunately, he lost the battle. They also killed his 5-year-old daughter during the gunfire.
Happening out of Forest Hill, police are investigating a shooting at a car wash. It has left 2 people dead. The car wash is Slappy's Car Wash on Forest Hill Drive, just north of I-20. Family and friends are telling CBS News Texas the victim was a Fort Worth rapper.
Why was he killed? Was it related to his gambling addiction or just because he lives a lavish lifestyle?
And see, you guys, that's what I'm saying. These people are pulling receipts just like we are, right? If you live in a lavish lifestyle, I think, Tammy, you said it. I think, Tammy, you're the one who said it. Like, whenever people do have things and they're over there, like, online on these social media, bragging, boasting, doing all this other stuff, that can be like something for somebody to come and crash out on you too. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, let's continue.
This shit not a thing. Walk up in this bitch and I make it rain. Then I bought the house and I
I mean, they got stacks of money, y'all. They smoking the green stuff. I mean, they is turned up, right? I'm just saying. Yes, Tammy, sharing too much. Hey, Bronze. Bronze says he definitely set himself for it. Yes, I believe so too. Tammy says sharing too much of their lives on social media. Yes, that's way too much. That's like everything, right?
Ronnie Smith, aka G-Dollar Lil Ronnie, was a rapper out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Have you heard about the people who are in the...
Let's skip this commercial. Yeah, he was sharing too much, doing too much. You got people who are less fortunate and they see all them dollars. They had stacks of dollars. I mean, they had a lot of money. So for one moment, they got these other little kids on social media scrambling and scraping through social media and seeing that probably was like, we gonna go, try to, rob him. That's how people, these young kids think these days. But y'all, let's continue.
Don't want it to leak out, I don't see how. A lot of these niggas faking to take the cheap route. Chucking that bullshit all in their mouth, don't give a fuck if it rock they teeth. I hope he beat about everything he rap about and he speak about. Okay, last nigga that spoke on this 4E shit, he deceased. These niggas yapping like gorillas, but getting their shit took without him. These niggas claiming
he is a well-known gambler within the city.
best gambler in motherfucking Texas here with the motherfucking special, the holiday special that is. If you roll running, however the motherfucker you come and listen here. We got MTV motherfucking exotics. You need a motherfucking whip to pull up looking like you coming from the motherfucking tropics. Literally.
He loved nice cars and showed them off as much he could.
Best gambler in motherfucking Texas here once again. But today we going purple on Yes, sir. Best gambler in motherfucking Texas with another PS motherfucking A. Still ain't met a nigga that can beat me to this day. Literally. Tag your opponent, tag your motherfucking best gambler, whatever city and what state we might pull up, get that nigga a flight one way.
He was close associate with the rapper Soulja Boy.
Pussy, best gambler. Put your money on me. Break your bitch. I'm here, man. Literally.
I don't know how I'm feeling about this, but let me just kind of say something. I mean, oh my God, Jamil says bad move. Yes, bad, very bad move, right? But to me, he's more boasting about being a gambler than he was rapping. But I mean, I may be wrong. Maybe, or maybe it was equal. He's doing just as much rapping as he was saying that he's this best gambler in Texas. I mean, I don't know, but it seems like he was the best gambler in Texas was his little slogan. And maybe he was just thought that he was the best gambler. I mean, I don't know. And maybe that was a part of the issue, a part of the problem along with the rapping. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But y'all, let's continue to listen.
Hey man, best gambler in Texas back once a motherfucking again, man. But this time to let y'all know we got a show, man. Ronnie versus Ronnie Mother F. Chocolate Lounge, March 20th. We will be a Chocolate Lounge exclusive. Shout out to my boy Lil B, man. Stay down, literally.
Ronnie was also a flashy person according to what he posted on social media. He loved to show himself, which made some people hate him.
Fucking sir, you hear me? Outside, first time buying some motherfucking Tim. How niggas feel coming cold, but
Oh yeah, he definitely is a show off. Talk about I bought this, I bought that. Oh yeah, he is a show off. So sometimes you bring that type of attention when you do these type of things. Like I said, you got somebody maybe watching, they kind of less fortunate, but they with the smoke. Oh, they gonna come for you. Best believe. But I mean, y'all, it's not a good situation. But y'all, let's continue.
real, literally best gambling in motherfucking Texas. Out here in Detroit, Michigan. Features, promos, dice interviews, all of the above. Breaking casinos, on the above. Literally, Nick Cannon, wilding out, SODMG is going on. You hear me? Literally, anything you want. Features, promos, dice points, merch. Really want to get in with that merch. See this off a lot of costs. Certain. See a nigga really having that shit on. But if you want to get any of the above, and you got them.
Oh yeah, so he was really like the floss and flaunt stuff. Okay.
He was a popular rapper who had a decent amount of viewers on social media too.
All in their mouth, don't give a fuck if they rock their teeth. I hope he beat about everything he rap about and he speak about.
Okay, Tammy said, one says the new generation. Jamil says facts. Ring says, they said that's how some people know because he was arguing on Facebook or something like that. I don't know. Wow. I mean, y'all, the situation, it is a terrible situation. Anytime somebody passes away, it's very sad, very devastating for their family. True indeed. But at the same time, sometimes people bring on their own problems. Let's just keep it real. But I mean, the way, like I said, the way that they went in and they were, letting loose on the 20-30 rounds, y'all, this was not, they just mad. It's I'm angry, I'm retaliating, I'm gonna make sure that you ain't gonna be here on earth no more. I'm just saying, it wasn't no simple accident or anything like that. This was like a very, very, heated situation with whoever. I don't know. But it was a heated situation. Hotter than fish grease. Somebody he didn't upset. He didn't woke up the beast in these two people or in somebody else that sent these two people to do what they did to him. So I don't know. Tammy says that, Charles, who do you blame when you are warned not to go somewhere? Exactly, right? I mean, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It is really crazy. I mean, the situation happened. We can't turn back the hands of time to yesterday to save the little girl. But at the same time, like I said, sometimes you put yourself in situations where it until somebody else getting hurt, somebody else being unalive, just like his daughter was in the innocent bystander. Let's just say that. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep you guys. That's the latest that I've heard on this situation. But y'all, keep this family in your prayers, the little girl, her mother, because this is very, very sad. Teresa says, with my child, I would get out of Dodge. Yeah, because right now, Teresa, you are absolutely right. Dallas right now probably is turned upside down. I mean, y'all, they probably got, the police on patrol out there heavy because these situations, especially with the little baby, the 5-year-old being passed away and, innocent bystander and she lost her life. Y'all, people are going to be crashing out, retaliating. I'm telling you, Dallas is probably going through it right now as we speak, right? I mean, they probably doing the most out there right now because of this situation. For one, because he was of course, a big time rapper. Two, seemed like he was going back and forth with somebody doing stuff that, whatever he was doing, they came for him. And y'all, who's to say they may not come for his family or send other goons to do more dirty work? So just put the prayer hands up, you guys, and talk to y'all's children, you guys. Try to lead them in the right path. We can only say so much, of course, to our children. We all know that, nieces, nephews, whoever, but just to, at least say, I try to talk to you. I told you so, because when they get in situations where, of course, like I said, either prison or 6 feet under, neither one of those situations, is a good place for nobody. So needless to say, we just got to keep our heads up on a swivel. Talk to your children. Y'all stay protected. If y'all are in the Dallas area, y'all please be careful, because I'm telling you, it's probably like a battlefield over there right now with this situation. Just be careful, y'all. But y'all, thank you guys for stopping in. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. And y'all, I will see y'all in the next live. Thank you guys for stopping by. Have a good one.